everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin. Taking a look at New York. This game could be an indicator of where they stand. Greg, do you think they have what it takes to make a legitimate championship run?
I think all the teams that are still around are contenders. But you're right. We're at a stage where the special teams start to separate themselves. If they do have what it takes to win it all, I want to see that tonight.
5 on the clock. Here's Harden. Maxey, that's a two-pointer. Embiid.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that.
And Portis throws it down.
How about the creativity on that dunk? My goodness. That's pretty.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just one loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
Woo!
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Harden outside. 6 to shoot. It's tipped.
That's spectacular defense right there. That's a restricted area attempt, and he's not having it.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Portis went off the front, and in it goes. Portis has got 6 points. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers at the top of the key and B. Rebound by Gaines.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
To the inside. And Parker with the basket on the assist from Harden.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside Bryant. Outside Portis. Here's Gaines. No good on the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. The kick out to Brown. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gaines the pass to Portis. Now Gaines. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Harden has a wide-open look. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. A different look for New York. Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Takes a step back. Here's Dosunmu. Shamet finds Dosunmu. On the clock, Jerebko for 3. For New York, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
The 76ers making a switch here. Here's Phenom, here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Free throw drops in for Beasley. The 76ers trail by 3. Out to the right wing. Out left to the wing. Here's Boston. Iverson grabs the board.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post, and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
Yeah, easy call.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. New York leading by 4. Here's Phenom. Here's Gaines. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gaines has got his second bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Boston has it in the corner. On the money from 12 feet away.
This guy's such a strong mid-range shooter.
Here's Phenom. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Sixers ball.
The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Maxey. Nails it from the high post.
The pull-up shot, so hard to knock down. You have Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. From 11 feet away, again, Philadelphia.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Knicks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Iverson with the block. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. No good from Beasley. The 76ers trail by 3. Shamet can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
5 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Phenom, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. On the shot clock. Here's Toronto. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. The Knicks leading by 3. Gaines dishes to Beasley. It's rebounded by Noah.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Williams with the block.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
Here we go, one-on-one. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
And here's Harden. He has 6 with the drive. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Maxey. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Phenom, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid comes in for Joakim Noah, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Brown. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's Maxey, and here's Harden for 3. Beasley with the rebound.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Pass to Gaines, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And on an open look like that, he's very...
My goodness, Joel Embiid, spectacular.
And check out Embiid's athleticism. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't move.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Portis is checked in for New York. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Here's Beasley, still yet to score. Pass to Gaines, and he's good on the 3-ball. Gaines has got the lead up to 8 now for New York.
And you can never have too many threes. That's an impact shot.
And Shamet off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Fires from 18, and the Knicks good for 2.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Maxey passes to Jerebko. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. The 76ers making a switch here. Boston's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And really deep through that time. Boston's got 5.
This is pretty basketball. When the ball is popping, it's fun to watch. And another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Beasley with the steal. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Harden draws the double.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Bryant can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 9. Harden dishes to Embiid. Back to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jerebko. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Here they come. Lights on the clock for your 76ers TNT. Put your hands together for your Philadelphia 76ers TNT.
The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Phenom. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Assisted by Portis.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Kicks it out to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Poked away. Pass to Okongwu. Launches it. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The Knicks leading by 5. And here's Bryant for 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
On target from the corner. Not everybody has a great feel for that shot.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Iverson comes in for Okongwu. And Smooth subbed in for Portis.
I tell you, you have to see the window and then deliver the basketball on time. That's a pretty pass.
Jerebko, and it's sent back by Russell.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Boston finds Maxey. He doesn't hit that one. Iverson with some nice D. Here's Kramer, loses his grip and misses the dunk. The 76ers trail by 10. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Phenom, buries the long-range jumper.
For 3.
10 points for him. Here's Boston. From deep, Maxey. And so it's New York looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up that shot. You will close. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hello and welcome everybody. Coming into halftime of Game 2, there's an air of confidence for the New York Knicks.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass the cinnamon rolls.
I'm just trying to watch out for them carbs for you, big fella. Just watching out those carbs.
Taking a look at the situation for the Philadelphia 76ers. When you think about the series, Shaq, do they need to win this game?
Yes, Ernie, if they lose this one, they are in a serious hole. I'd even call it a Shaq-size hole.
Well, those Shaq-size holes are hard to get out of. But seriously, I call this a must-win, Ernie. I mean, you can't afford to fall too far behind in the playoffs.
A crucial game for sure. We'll see how it plays out. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
You are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinal. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. Embiid the screen. Harden kicks to Maxey, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Maxey's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the 76ers. The 76ers trail by 11. Out to Parker. And they double up Embiid. 4 on the shot clock. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Embiid. Parker's got 5 minutes.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Harden against Portis. Now, here is Harden. T right on him. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
And another turnover here by New York. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Maxey passes to Harden. Harden draws the double. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Maxey, no good.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good game.
That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
Nice.
How about the hang time you need to pull off something like that?
I know, above and beyond. You're right.
And you add in the creativity with all the dunks out there, and we've seen some. That one stands out.
It's good. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And the 76ers making a change here. Mayo's checked in. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. New York leading by 6. Pass to Gaines and taken away by Brown. And here's Mayo for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Phenom. There's the triple. Hits it from 3-point range. 5 points in the game.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Stripped it away. And he drives in.
And once he took off on the drive, he never looked back.
And so Brown will bring it up for the 76ers. Hayden with it. 14 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Good on the 3-point shot. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Now, that is what you call a good-looking jump shot.
Embiid, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity. Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Mayo dishing to Embiid. Floats one up. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Harden gets to Embiid. Driving in. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Well, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
The Knicks leading by 7, and there it is for him. He's got 17.
Iverson.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. They get a hand on it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
New York calls timeout.
And that is a big round of applause for your Sixers youth dance team.
Jonas Jerebko's checked in for Brown.
76ers youth dance team.
And so here is New York with a 9-point lead. Knocks it loose. Russell passes to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
A young fella not taking any chances with that finish.
Here's Mayo. And now the Knicks on the break. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Russell. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia.
First team foul.
Free throw good, Russell. Here's Mayo. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Clock is at 3. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Beasley with a clean look. Cans the shot from the wing. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Let's hear it for you.
Maxey kicks to Parker.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Embiid. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Parker's shot is off.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And Russell gets it to go.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Pass to Gaines. Now, here's Jokic. Guarded by Embiid, and that one's good, Jokic.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
For 3, and so it's New York in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's New York with it. To the paint, Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Stolen away, and a fast break now for New York. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Getting to the free throw line, that is always a good recipe offensively.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. The 76ers trail by 20. Parker a screen on Bryant. Here's Maxey. And it's Bryant with the rebound. New York shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Here's Gaines. Rebound by the 76ers. The three from Harden. That one, no good.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Okongwu dishes to Gaines. Over Jerebko. Gaines, no luck. And so Harden will bring it up for Philadelphia. Parker sets the screen for Harden. Kicks it out to Maxey. 5 to shoot. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Count that bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Timeout called, 76ers.
Make some noise, fans. Allow the fans to get the green t-shirt.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Brown's checked in.
ENT, everybody. Get loud for that once again.
The 76ers trail by 20. Now Harden. Pass to Embiid. Taken away by Williams. Here's Gaines. And that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness.
And you love the floor recognition there, proving he's willing to give it up to open teammates.
Here's Harden. Embiid in the corner. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 8th assist here tonight.
The big fella, Embiid, making it look too easy.
Here's Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Down low, here's Beasley, banked in off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Harden, Maxey in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Bryant bats for 2, and there's the big-time jam. Slams it right over Jerebko.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent. There's Williams, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
And that one falls for Williams.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Parker's checked in for Jonas Jerebko. And so he hits both. 76ers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here is Gaines. Clock at 6. New York, no good that time either.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Here's Gaines.
Oh, wow. The pretty dunk brings down the house.
Gracious. Wait, does he know this is a real game? That's a dunk you do in your backyard.
Yeah, but you can't get on that highlight reel in your backyard.
This is part of the reason we watch. For players in moments like this, my goodness gracious, how great is that?
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jonas Jerebko's checked in for the 76ers. Gains the pass to Okongwu. Tries from 7. The rebound by Harden. And so Harden will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Another miss by Harden.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Harden. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Harden hits them both. New York with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
Gaines, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And stolen by Bryant. Here's Gaines. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially. Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the cup. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
The play will be reviewed under previous play is under review. The officials will have
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's take a look now as we give our nod to our player of the game.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
Well, with the conference finals within reach, he was not going to let it slip away. That's good from Gaines. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Maxey, no good. On the wing, Williams, covered by Parker. Portis inside the three-point line, and the Knicks miss again. So they've done it. They're going to move on. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't a great big in the postseason? Huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. Now it's time to present our player of the game.